This is the only one museum of garbage in Russia, near Irkutsk. All these things were made out of garbage, and all these vehicles, cars, tanks were sent for utilization, and now they are on the exhibition. Very good idea, actually. Да, мордашка у него такая зловещая. А это половинка платформы.
На базе трактора сделали.
Да. This place was founded about 12 years ago. So all these things made out of things which were sent to the dump for utilization. So all of this was garbage. So all of these items were on the garbage place, in the dumps. All of these items were found in the garbage. All sorts of things. Ленин. Шлем такой.
Маршрут все красиво
Somebody threw away certification of marriage. Next to the museum there is this beer. There are actually two beers, but another one is sleeping behind. This beer is not very big. It's like teenage beer. This is the second beer. It's bigger. This is Coliseum. All clothes of these warriors is made out of old pure clothes, which was found on the garbage, in the garbage. this is garbage car, and it's bringing new items for this museum. We stayed in this apartment for 2 nights. This apartment is for daily rent. Kostya put us in this apartment. And we will go to Krasnoyarsk today in the afternoon and continue our journey back towards west. So this is how looks average apartment in the new building near the city center of Irkutsk. On the road towards Krasnoyarsk, and we made just 150 kilometers from Irkutsk, and we stuck here for more than 1 hour already. This happens rarely, because usually when it's daytime and if it's good traffic, hitchhiking in Russia is easy. It's already evening and we crossed about 400 kilometers. Now we stopped some truck. We have still 650 kilometers more to Krasnoyarsk. It's already 12:30 in Krasnoyarsk Krai, and we have 330 kilometers more to Krasnoyarsk. And some nice man Maxim picked us up on the way in the night, and he shares with us some food. Спасибо. This is the main road from Irkutsk to Krasnoyarsk. In the night not so many cars, but still some traffic. Time is 3 a.m. We have 200 kilometers to Krasnoyarsk, and the driver Sergey picked us up. He goes to Krasnoyarsk. He shared with us coffee, and he is very nice because he is ex-truck driver and he picked up a lot of hitchhikers in the past. So, not many cars, but we were waiting for Sergey just 5 minutes on the road, and it's not very cold, even it's beginning of October, and no snow. So we arrived in Krasnoyarsk, and it took us 18 hours from Irkutsk. We came in the early morning at 6 a.m. and this is our couchsurfing host Evgeny. We are his first guests, and now he's showing us around the city center of Krasnoyarsk. Today is the 6th of October and the temperature is about +2 degrees and snow. But as Evgeny said us, snow falls down and after melts quite fast. -20 in the winter time, average temperature. This is the city center of Krasnoyarsk. There are 3 main streets in the center. This street is next to the bridge. The bridge across the Yenisei River, and it's 2 kilometers. Straight ahead is the theater. This is pedestrian street of Krasnoyarsk, улица Горького, and this building is from 1908. It was house of some rich people. There are another houses, but they are under renovation, so they are behind the fence. This is Karl Marx Street. Every big city in Russia has it. This is the organ hall. It was a Catholic church, Now it's monument of architecture. And next to this church there is a music school, also in the old building. Today we went to the natural park Krasnoyarsk Stolby. We started from here and we will go for this route. From here to here is about 7 kilometers. There are only 4 routes. This is the first tower, or stolp, and it took us a little bit more than 1.5 hours to come here. So people go from the other side on the top of this cliff. Whole circle along the 4 towers takes 3 kilometers. Today is a Wednesday, so it's not so many people. Вон еще один столб какой-то. We are on the viewpoint on the second cliff. It takes just few minutes from the main trail to come to this viewpoint. And you have to be careful because these rocks are a little bit slippery if you come in the same time like us, beginning of October. But it takes just few minutes from the main trail to come up here. This is the tower number 3, but we will not go up because the cliff is covered with ice and snow. Name of this cliff is Grandfather. This is his head, eyes, nose and the beard. Not so far away, all of his family. Other cliffs which looks like grandchildren, grandmother and so on. Great-grandfather. We came to the monument of Sturgeon. It's also called King's Fish. It's 20 kilometers from Krasnoyarsk and there is beautiful viewpoint on the river Yenisei. Yenisei is one of 4 biggest rivers in Russia and in Asia. It's very long, it goes through whole Siberia all the way to the Karskaya Sea in the north.
Красноярская ГЭС, мощность 6000 мегаватт, 12 агрегатов по 500 мегаватт. Вот машзал слева, дальше идет водосбросная часть, но она редко сбрасывается. Когда будет сбрасываться, будет очень красиво.
Как водопад.
Да, вон там судоподъемник, сам с краю, но редко очень поднимается сюда. Это дорого. Там наверху это АРУ 500 киловольт, вон видишь справа, там огромный мачта.
Для экологии плохо, потому что когда рыба идет, для нее преграда и она гибнет.
На нерест идти нормально.
Поэтому там летает много птиц, и они поедают сдохшую рыбу. Вот они кружат там. Вот, а так красиво. Она в 7-ку, да? 7-я в мире.
Россия на 2-е место. Мир была 7-я. Сейчас надо. В общем, должна в 10-ку входить.
А 2-я после Саяно-Сушинской?
Да.
This is the view on the river Yenisei from the embankment of town Divnogorsk. It's not long embankment. It's very nice in the summertime. Now, of course, it's cold. These are name of the rocks. Western rock has Russian flag. On the central rock is Soviet Union flag.
Слева там?
Это склад, не склад, это.
Ну, что-то было раньше, сейчас уже.
Today is 9th of October. We stayed for 3 days in Krasnoyarsk, and today we go to Novosibirsk. It's almost 900 kilometers. We got to the nearest city, Irkutsk. Next big city is Kemerovo, and the surroundings here are just grey and depressive because it's almost like winter time. Nothing interesting, only houses like this. This man picked us up just for 30 kilometers, and now they invited us for tea. This is their property where they built a house. It's Russian tradition to drink tea. Beautiful forest and hills nearby. This way. Ну, места силы, это же там, где разлом, как бы, земли.
Я в это не верю.
Плит.
А вы чувствуете?
Где-то да.
А где?
Ну, на Байкале, на Алтае местами.
Мне даже Столбов понравился, как только освоился. Красноярск уже сильная, да?
Да. Time is 11 p.m. and we are in Kemerovo on the exit of the town, hitchhiking again in the late evening, close to the gas station with this jacket. And people are slowing down because they think it's a police. At least they pay attention and slowing down. We have 300 kilometers more to Novosibirsk. And the weather became good, more or less. At least no snow, no rain, and it's not very cold. Previous truck driver asked another drivers on the radio if someone goes towards Novosibirsk, and he found for us this man. We go with him 90 kilometers, and the snow became again. It's already night, and we have still about 180 kilometers to Novosibirsk. But this is the only one road, main road, so we will get the full traffic. Hitchhiking works in Russia even in the night. We tried it many times. We arrived to Novosibirsk at 6 a.m. in the early morning, so only in the evening we start our city tour. And this is the first sightseeing we found on the way, characters of old Russian fairy tales, like dragon snake with 3 heads and Koshchei Бессмертный. It means Koshchei immortal. This is the Peter Globus. Everything is grey, rainy, nothing really impressive. This is the State Academic Theater of Opera and Ballet of Novosibirsk. It's one of the main sightseeings of the city and just beautiful building. This is the facade of the Novosibirsk State Academic Theater of Opera and Ballet. And in front of it, of course, monument of Vladimir Lenin and square of Lenin here.
one of the most beautiful cats I ever met. The best cat of Новосибирск. Как ее зовут еще раз? Шаня? This is our room. We have just one bed, but me and Ksyusha fit here. But for this night I will sleep on the sofa and hope the cat will sleep with me.